and good morning. Welcome to the Rangers Radio. Joining myself on the panel for this pre-match show for Rangers v Hamilton is JFK. I think you've got the team news there, Jimmy, if you want to use it, mate.
Morning, Stardog. Yeah, I have, my friend. The team today for the game against Hamilton Accies in the quarter-final of the Scottish Cup is McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Edmondson, Barisic, Kamara, Arfield, Aribo, Hadji, Kent and Morelos. Substitution bench is Fodingham, Halliday, Katic, Davis, Jones, Polster and Stewart. One change, Stardug, from Wednesday night, mate, as you can see.
Yep. A shock change, if I add myself, Jimmy. I think we were all talking about Greg Stewart last night. I don't think MD even mentioned Glenn Kamara coming back into that team today, mate. So a wee bit of a shock for me. I'd like to have seen Greg Stewart starting the day, mate. I don't think Glenn Kamara's been up to scratch, but it seems to me, mate, we're back to the 4-3-3.
It looks that way, Stardug. I'm a bit shocked myself, if that's the right word, because I think we all spoke last night, and especially myself and me we're hoping that we'd get a Greg Stewart in the team, and I would have taken probably taken a Rebo, but he's brought Kamara in and put Stephen Davis on the bench, so it's still a good enough team, mate. Still a good enough team. So
we've also been joined by good pal Bridgeman and all. Bridgeman, how you doing?
All right, pal, yourself?
No bad, mate. What do you think of the team?
I just heard the half of it that I thought the show wasn't starting until 1:45.
It was a mix-up with...
Was that what it was? That's okay.
It was, what do you call it, Oxshire get mixed up with the kick-off times. He thought it was 1:45, it's 12:30.
No bother, pal, I'm here. So, I'm sorry, I haven't seen any team at all. Would you mind?
Yeah, I'll read it back out for you again, mate. It's McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Edmondson, Barisic, Kamara, Arfield, Aribo, Hadji, Kent and Morelos. And the subs is Fodingham, Halliday, Katic, Davis, Jones, Polster and Stewart. So it's a swap for Kamara and Stephen Davis, Bridgeman.
Must be giving Davis a wee rest, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe he's picked up a wee knock, you never know. I thought Kamara looked a wee bit better when he came on the other night, better than he had been, because very indecisive before. But it's amazing what happens when you're in the lead and you settle, and I think that's what happened with Rangers. They managed to settle for that last few minutes. What can I say?
I don't really feel as confident as what I would feel with a midfield without either Davis or Jack in it. I think you've got to have one or the other in there, Jimmy, for me. I don't think Aribo or Kamara or Arfield have got what it takes to take control of the midfield, mate, especially when, again, it's going to be like today. So, I mean, I'm not uneasy about it to say that, but, I did not expect Stephen Davis to be withdrawn for the squad, mate. I think, he's one of your best midfielders. I think the experience he brings, the class he brings to the midfield, I'm so surprised he's not in there today, mate. I really am.
The surprise for me is putting Kamara in there. If it was going to take Stephen Davis, I agree with you, Stardug, that I'd have rather seen Greg Stewart in there. But without Stephen Davis and Ryan Jack, is the word lightweight at my midfield? I think it probably is a wee bit lightweight.
I would say so. Say so, mate. Aye.
What do you think, Bridge?
Well, I think Davis could possibly be a big loss for you, because I think he's, till intents purpose, he's a heartbeat of the team when you haven't got Jack in it. Hopefully Kamara can step up. I think we're maybe going to put a wee bit more dependence on the young Hadji working his magic in midfield. I think that's what's going to happen. You're going to drop back a wee bit and pick the ball up, do the number 10 role type of thing, and let's hope that the boys Aribo and Kent can work their magic and find Morelos, and Morelos can just put the ball in the net. That's what we really want, isn't it?
Well, I saw some reports today, and it's a disgusting way to play football, but the Hamilton manager's already set out his stall. He says today that he wants to contain Rangers. I think they're going for to try and hit us in the counter, and maybe even, I don't think they'll win the game, but even maybe go for a replay, and we don't want that to happen. But I think it'll be a hard game in terms of trying to break them down again. But this is the teams that they come up against every week, home and away. So The midfield needs to be on their mettle today because I think it'll be tough for them. No, I don't think we'll get anything in the midfield there that would frighten them. And I'm not saying that lightly. I just feel that I'd like to. If Stephen Davis is not going to be there, I'd like to have seen somebody. Kamara for me has not kicked a ball the last 3 or 4 games. You know, Arfield's blowing hot and cold. Aribo's blowing hot and cold. So you just need to wait and see. Up front, I'm okay with what's up front.
I think when you're talking physicality in that, Jimmy, you know, I think the 2 boys have definitely got it. But when you're talking about game management and time and just passing, making the right passes at the right time and that, I don't know if the 2 boys have got the experience, mate, to go there and run the midfield. And I know folk might phone in and say, you know, it's only Hamilton, things like that. But we're away today. We never get it easy there. You've said yourself, the stall's already been set out. So I would just like that bit more experience and class in the midfield, and I really, really did think Stephen Davis would start. You know, nobody even mentioned Glenn Kamara on here last night. Not one of us mentioned him because I think we're all in agreement, mate. He's not really been at the races the past couple of weeks. And obviously the other disappointment for me is Greg Stewart not starting, mate. I really wanted to see him start today to see what he would bring to the team fade off rather than this coming on off the bench carry on. I want to see him bringing that to the team for the first whistle, not the 75th minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a kind of tactical thing. I wonder if Davis doesn't like maybe one of these guys they're watching his legs on that park, because it can take a lot out of your legs without getting touched. Like, you know, these parks can do a lot of things different. You know, forcing you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. I wonder if there's something in that because he's far too important a player for us to be, shall we say, lying on the bench. That's the last place you want a guy like Stephen Davis.
As I say, Bridge, man, if people want to get a holidays, how do they get his Bridge?
Oh, they can phone us, give us a wee call on 01413561972.
Where else, Jimmy?
You can get us on Skype at rangersradio.online, and our good friend Fox will bring you in. If you're calling in, hang up, and you will be called straight back. Please do not keep calling. Just be patient, and someone will call you back.
Is that Technical Fox?
Technical Fox is in today. He's feeling fine this morning. Yep.
I like it. We're keen on him.
Yeah, definitely.
So he's both happy the back four remains the same, because I think that's only fair that Edmondson keeps his place, mate, after his goal and his performance last week. I think Oxgen made the point. He hadn't played a lot of first team football to come into a Rangers Hibs game when we couldn't afford anything else but a win. Pretty solid performance, mate. He got us a goal as well, so fair to say he deserved to keep his place today.
I would suggest so, yeah. On you go, Jimmy. Sorry, pal.
I think we were on everyone is to a man. We're in agreement with that last night. I think the boys done enough to warrant being kept in the squad or in the team. So I'm happy with the back four. Big Katic is in the background there waiting. So young gorgeous George is taking his chance. Gorgeous and a fantastic, big Katic as well. Cracking big player as we know now. So I'm very happy with the back four, even though people might say Edmondson's a bit of a rookie, but I think he's shown a lot of maturity in the position, Stardug.
The only question I've got, and this is not just about Mr. Edmondson, but the other night when we were playing Hibs there, it was quite noticeable that neither of the two centre halves actually won very many balls in the air, particularly against that boy Deutsch. I know he's a big tall fella, he might be 6'4" or something like that, but he can jump. Plus he used his elbows a lot. So, but I do like the boy Edmondson. I think Edmondson is going to be a real player for us, and I mean that sincerely, because I think if we go forward at all in any way, shape or form towards a 3-5-2 formation, he's going to be right side on the 3-5-2 for sure. I think he's a super player.
I think he definitely brings something different than the other three centre backs, but with his pace and things like that. But I will agree with you on the header situation. I mean, I mentioned it in the lobby last week and all, and you'll see it even more when you're at Ibrox. When you watch Nico Katic every week, you're used to seeing your team winning the defensive headers. But it's kind of you have to sacrifice that when you don't play Katic, because Golson doesn't win very many headers, and Edmondson's not really get the height for the headers. You know what I mean? But Katic never loses them. So it's a sacrifice you've got to make, mate, when you're taking Katic out the team, I think. And I don't know if it's a positive or a negative, because we're so strong at the back when the ball's coming in through there, when Big Nico's in there, mate.
Yeah. When is Helander due back then, do you know?
I mean, I think he could miss the rest of the season, Ox was saying.
Well, it could be. We just don't know, do you? I dare say he's still in one of these boots. Is that right?
No, he's got the boot off, but the
Oh,
manager
the boot's
still on.
off. Excellent.
He's
I hope enjoy Port Bear and all. How you doing, Port Bear?
All
Alright boys, how we doing?
right,
Hello,
boys.
handsome.
Buddy.
First day off
What's
work,
your-
thank God.
Oh, there you're getting a handsome for Bridge, man. Hello,
Yeah,
handsome.
it's
I
handsome.
don't know about
Is
Sorry.
Port Bear a handsome man for Port Glasgow? There is
Hello,
only one
handsome.
person that's handsome in Port Glasgow.
Aye,
Welcome
Very
to the
good.
radio hotline, handsome.
Aye, yeah.
It wouldn't be hard
welcome.
enough in Port Glasgow, I've got to say.
No.
What's your thoughts on the team, Port?
Stardog, I was listening obviously at the show, sorry I'm a bit late, mate. I think obviously we spoke about Davies, didn't we, before, but we all reckon he's tired. We've got to remember this guy's 37 and he plays in probably one of the hardest positions, in my opinion anyway, in midfield. I done that position, playing in front of the back four, and all your doggies, all the donkey work, all the hard work, all the graft. I just think maybe, I'm not saying Steve Davies finished by a long shot, but I will say Glenn Kamara plays in that position for Finland and plays it very well. Jimmy, I think you've seen him. I think
Aye.
Bridgeman's seen him in that position as well for his country. And he plays very well. I'm hoping that Glenn Kamara is eventually going to be the player that we all think he's going to be. And I think he could take that position from Davies when Davies goes. So I'd like to see a guy get a crack in his actual position, Stardog, mate, and that's in front of that back four. And this is an ideal match to throw him in and give Davies a rest, because we need Davies for probably maybe a bigger game. This is a massive game for us because we need to get into the next round. But more important games, maybe.
Where do you see him playing, Port Bear? When Kamara's always, when he's usually playing for us, where do you think he plays? Because I would say that he does sign the CDM with Davis, mate.
If you think about it, Stardog, he gets further forward than Davis, right? Because what he does is he plays on the left side of the three in midfield, right? So he's closer to Barisic and Kent. And when they're on their game, when he's on that left side, him, Barisic, and Kent link well today. I'm not disputing that. But when I watch him for Finland, he's always playing in that holding role, and he often sits in between the two centre halves. He splits two centre halves, when they're defending. So when they're under attack, he'll go in between the two centre halves, spreading a back five. And I just think he knows that role so well for his country, and that's where he's plaudits there.
The only one thing I will say about him in that position, and it's only been a recent thing, and I'll go to Jimmy with this, he gets caught in the ball too much, mate. I think sometimes, it was at Kilmarnock last season, it was Hearts again this season, he gets caught in the ball too much. Sometimes I think he's just too slow to release the ball, and that's why I don't like him in that CDM position, mate, because he's the last hurdle before the defence, you know what I mean? And if you're getting the ball away there, I don't
Dangerous.
like it, mate. It doesn't make me feel comfortable. And he is a great player, and he's been brilliant for us, and he's better than that. But he's got a wee known. I've known him to take his eye off the ball a couple of times, mate, and that's why I don't like him there, Port. When you go, Jimmy?
I think he loses concentration too much in that position. And he's quite... there's a lot of scope for change there. It's a good pool of players. It's a good subs bench, so we'll just need to see how it pans out, guys.
Bridgeman?
Yeah, I'm quite happy with the team. The team, there's no real changes. And I know that one swaps for another. That is the sort of the 13 that we had available to us finished the game. The 13 players that played the other night there. And I was very happy with them. We can all nitpick if we want, but the truth is, I thought they did very well. Great victory for us. So you can swap one over, and you've still got the Greg Stewart to come on. And I'm very, very happy that he'll come on. He looks really good. He looked very fresh and fit compared to what he'd been. Excuse me. So hopefully he's going to come on and show his wee bit of magic. That's all I care about now. You know how I feel. I just want a 1-0 win. Will do me fine. 3 points. Listen to me. Go through to the next round. Go through to the next round, and that'll do me fine. And it gets rid of all the nonsense that people talk about, as you know. That's the way I feel anyway, guys.
Well, another thing I'm expecting today, Jimmy and Bridge, I think Port Bear still weighs as well. I'm expecting a proper induction into Scottish football for the boy Hadji today. I just hope he can handle it, mate.
I think he'll be okay. He's probably one of the best two-footed players I've seen in a long time.
Agreed.
So, I think he'll relish it. I think it was a real eye-opener for him. That was a fantastic crowd at Ironworks, just under 48,000 for the Spoonburners game. So, Look, he's played in worse places than Hamilton. No, he's played in Romania and that, so I think he'll relish it. And the Rangers fans, as usual, will be their real vocal self, as they always are away from home. So, but they'll be out, like Alfredo Stardog, they'll be out to make a name for themselves against him. So he'll need to be on his mettle the day, mate. And I think he will be. I think he'll shine the day for us.
I think I'm scoring that winner, mate, and it being such a big game. But like you say there, an old Jimmy with the crowd and that, he scores the winning goal. I think that puts the bit between his teeth, mate, for the day. I really hope I'm right in that. And Alfredo Morelos as well, what you said about him, he looked a lot more like himself against the Spoonburners on Wednesday there. So I'm hoping he's back to his best today as well. And you come, Port Bear.
I think about it, Stardog, the other night, if you watched when you watched the game, he seemed to grow into the game, had you, for me. First half, he did get a few lumps and bumps, let's not, hide the fact. He did get a few kicks that night. But he wasn't one for rolling about. He never dived about. He was straight up back on his feet, and got on with the game. And then as the second half grew, he just showed for the ball constantly, didn't he? He was showing for Rangers. He was wanting to drag the team 20 yards further up the pitch, take people on. I'm going to put this out, Stardog, I'll tell you, he's probably the best two-footed player I've ever seen. I'm going to give a guy high praise. You don't see Ronaldo and these guys. I remember Ronaldo and guys like Messi at their age. They're the only guys I can remember that could do that. This guy I've saw is absolutely fantastic. It's good to see him in the flesh the other night.
I still think to this day Messi's still not got a right fit.
No, well, aye, where you go? You know what I mean? There you go. But that's the sort of praise I'm giving him, mate. For as long as I've watched football, and I watch a lot of football for all different continents, he's the best two-footed player I've ever seen in my lifetime. Anyway, I think he boy's fantastic, and I think he did the second half. As I said, they gave for Rangers. He continues on for that, for scoring that goal. When Gerrard said he's presser, didn't he? He's given him a headache. He told him to go and prove himself, and he scored the goal and dragged us through the second half practically, wee man himself. So, he's got a bit, as you said, a bit between his teeth, mate. They'll go and have a strong game today, I think.
Right.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean, it's one of these daft pitches, but isn't it? This is where you got to watch what's happening with the club and the players. So if they can get through today with a victory, well, they'll be doing a victory and no injuries, should I say. You're getting lots of different strains with playing on these carpet pitches. You've done it yourself. Were the carpet pitches about when you were playing football, Paul?
Aye, that was near the end of my career, mate.
No, but what I mean is when were you there? Because you could see the difference when you played on them. You knew the difference. The ball moved differently. Yes,
I've played on them, and I'll tell you something. They're horrible.
Yep.
Oh, they're
horrible on your knees.
Yep.
You feel as if you're running 3 times the distance you've actually got to run on the pitches. It's just an absolute. The bounce of the ball is crazy. I hate them, mate. I honestly hate them.
But there's some people who play football, team football, league football, and that's all they play on. They maybe play 7-a-side football, and it's all on these carpet. What do you call them?
Astrograss.
AstroTurf. That's
4G.
4G they call it.
4G.
Well, and that's not to say that it's really, really bad, because for someone who's never played on anything else, they don't know any better, But the ball, for someone who comes from a standard grass pitch, to play on AstroTurf, the ball moves slightly differently, and in some cases a lot differently. When there's a bit of spin on the ball, my God Almighty, you notice the difference. So
when they'll notice, Bridgeman, they'll notice when you see like me. I'm 43 and I'm going for a knee operation in March, and that's because of all these gravel pitches and these astrograss pitches. They're murder for your joints, absolute murder for your joints.
Well, I played in everything for way back in the bad old days when I was playing down in Glasgow Green and things like that, on the black ash pitch, and then they got upgraded to the red ash. And any of the schools I went to, there was no schools had a grass pitch. And yet, when you go down to England, nearly all the school pitches were grass pitches. So it's quite amazing. So it was I thoroughly enjoyed going onto a grass pitch. They had a couple of grass pitches in Knightswood, and that made a big difference. But they've gone. They've all gone. 50 pitches in Cardonald, gone, wiped out. Well, I don't know if there's some there, but certainly most of them are gone.
None at all.
Is that right? They all gone?
None at all. The motorway runs right through it now, Bridgeman. It's a sad indictment, like yourself. I never played football at any great level, but like yourself, I started off in the black ash parks and that, and they were terrible. And then obviously the red ash, which in some places you went, the red ash was a bit like concrete at times, you know. So it was just packed that hard. But look, we know the football that we can play here. You know, we know that we're a team that likes to stroke the ball about well, and that's what we should be doing. Never mind these big high boys, you know, because what I hate to see is, I know with the teams I played and most of the defenders, even on a grass part, you know, the manager would always say, never let the ball bounce.
Yep.
And it's worse on these AstroTurf pitches now, you know, because it's an unnatural bounce. But like yourself, like yourself, Poor Bear, you played at a decent level and that, you know, the golden rule is don't let the ball bounce, attack the ball.
Clear it out.
You know, you get more power on it anyway if you're heading it. You know, you'll get more distance on it, but as soon as you let that ball bounce, then it becomes unpredictable. You know that yourself. So, I think if the team plays the football, but we know that they're capable of playing, I think we'll pass them off apart and hopefully score a few goals. It'd be nice to score a few goals a day and bring on another couple of players to give everybody a bit of game time before we play Kilmarnock Wednesday night. In the league, so I'm confident. I'm happy with the team, but I'd like to have seen maybe probably, as I say, Greg Stewart play. But that's high compliment that praise that Poor Bear gave Hadji. I mean, I'm not going as far as he's the best double-footed player I've seen, but probably up there with him. You know, so.
Can I just say, Jimmy? Forgive me for saying it. I just got a text by Oxford, and he says, good players can play in anything and anywhere.
Aye, exactly.
No, that rules you out. That rules you out.
It does rule me out. Aye, it does. You know, but you know, it's these. I mean, I don't even know if it's a 3G that they're playing on, or a 4, whatever it is. But I've noticed sometimes that, you know, when and especially a rainy park, or if they put water on it. When the ball's bouncing or the players are kicking, it's just like black snow coming up. That's
pellets.
The pellets, that's rubbish, you know.
They're supposed to create a natural bounce. That's what they're supposed to create.
Exactly, aye.
See, for me today, Jimmy, I'm not expecting anything glamorous. I don't think we'll get a few goals, mate. For me, it's all just about getting a solid performance in there and getting into the next round. I think it'll be hard. I really do. I think it'll be a hard game. I think it's up to us, mate. You're talking about you want to see the ball on the deck. I'm the exact same as that, mate. But what I also want to see, we're keeping the ball on the deck. I want to see intensity in the passing, because there's not been enough intensity in the passing. There's not been enough zip on the passes for me, mate. You know, and especially for Ryan Kent, I want to see less touches for Ryan Kent today. I want him just to get the ball at his feet, make a pass and get a run into the box. If you can't go wide, make a pass inside and get yourself in the box. None of this dancing around about players in the halfway line. We just don't need it anymore. That's what Hadji's there for now. So you just stay out on your left hand side. You know what I mean? We want good sharp passing, get the ball into the box early. I want a better performance for Ryan Kent today, mate. If I'm looking at MD in the team, it's become under a wee bit of criticism recently, you know, with a big price tag like that. I'm wanting a wee bit more for Ryan Kent today, if I'm being honest, guys.
Well, I think we should get something good from Ryan Kent today, because this should be an eye opener for all of our team. They really need to. If they're going to step up now and get on with it. Win the game, for God's sake. But I hate to think we're going to be sitting there at 80 minutes playing against Hamilton and we still haven't scored. You know, I just hate that. You know.
I think an early goal would be important today, guys. See, this is my big bugbear at the moment. Why is it taking us, you know, it's almost taking us 45 minutes again. Remember this happened again at the start of the season and the end of last season. It was taking us 45 minutes to get going, or we had to react. A team had to score against us before we sort of reacted to it. I think we need to go and wring teams' necks for the first 20-25 minutes and really put the pressure on to try and get an early goal, because I think that drags teams out. If you get an early goal a day, then they can't sit in. They've got to come out. And I think if we do that, we make the game easier for ourselves. But just, I think we seem to be a wee bit passive at the moment in the first half. Man, that's in my opinion. I would just like to see him just up, as you said, up the intensity, really go for them, you know, grab them by the throat and just shake them about a wee bit, because I just think we're a wee bit passive, mate, sometimes.
Well, myself and Jimmy, I've both said it in the past couple of shows, mate. I mean, Jimmy, you've mentioned it several times, mate. I think we're far too obvious in some of our build-up play, and I think we need to change it up a bit. Aye,
100%, mate. I do think we've become a team. It's too obvious to play against them. And look, every team are letting our wingers free rein, as they say. You know, they're letting our wingers just do what they like, basically, and they're putting the bank of 5 and the bank of 4 there, and they're blocking everything that's coming in. I'd like to try and see us play the ball in the deck more and combat that, to try and get our wingers involved, get our wingers maybe to come in a bit more for the byline and that. But we are becoming too predictable at times. And
you know what?
When you go, Paul.
I would like to see Barisic and Tavernier crossing the ball for deeper.
Aye.
I don't think they have to get that high up the park, mate. You know, I think sometimes the teams are on to let Barisic and Tavernier sit down there in the corners and just hope for a wee pass out to put the ball in. I'd like to see them get the ball just there the halfway line, lift their head and whip it in early, mate, for the halfway line. I think that would just that wee change up, mate. Just whip it in that wee minute earlier. You know, it could make all the difference for us. And I think we're far too slow to do that. I think it takes us ages to get into the final third once we're near the halfway line. We have to go side to side, maybe 4 or 5 times, mate, before anything develops forward for us. So I'd like to see the 2 wing backs, mate, because we know they can deliver the ball in the box. I'd like to see them get their head up and just put the ball into the box nice and early for Morelos, mate.
Alexander Arnold does it for Liverpool, doesn't he, Stardog? He just gets just over the halfway line.
And the left.
Yep. And they just whip it in for a deeper position. It's pretty effective. I get what you mean, mate. I'd like to see that, actually, because it would also change it up. It means you're not going to see Barisic and Tavernier bombing down the whole side of the park. I mean, you could just go up to the halfway line, step in, and just whip it in quick, and then we play that body in the box. You know what I mean? I know. Good shout, mate.
So we'll get some predictions today. What we think the scores will be, guys. How about you, Bridge?
You want to start with me?
Oh, may as well. I'll have it.
Get it out of the way, eh?
Get it out of the way.
I'm going for a 1-0 mollification for the Rangers, 100%. Obviously, I'm expecting us to do better than that, but I'll accept 1-0, get us through it. Hey, listen, there's messages flashing on the scene. They're asking Portbear if he can drop out and go back in again.
That's it.
He's gone. He sees it himself. Sorry. He sees it.
Yeah. I'm going to go for a 2-0 today, Jimmy. I'm going to go for 2 second half goals. I know I was on here last night and I was saying we need the early goal. I still believe that, but the team's not showed many signs of getting an early goal the past couple of weeks, mate. So I'm going to go with the game of 2 halves again today, unfortunately. But I think we'll win 2-0, mate. Alfredo Morelos and Hadji.
Well, I'm thinking it'll be a hard game, but when I say my prediction, you'll think, why is he saying that? I think I'm going for 3-0. I think
a hard fought 3-0, Jimmy.
A hard fought 3-0. I think 3-0. So I think that'll be a good result for us. You know, obviously, but we're not contemplating defeat. But and then the worst case scenario is that. But we don't want a replay either because there's a big backlog of games. But I'm going for 3-0. A hard fought 3-0. You know, I want us to come out the starting blocks the way we were before the new year, and play a 90 minutes. This 45 minutes playing well, and the next 45 minutes no so good, and vice versa. I'm looking for this team to go out and try and blitz Hamilton. Just go for it. Play the footback that we know we can play on the deck, and combat, because they're hammer throwers. Hamilton, they always have been. So they're out to spoil the game. They'll be out to try and steal a counter attack, maybe win the game or get a replay. That's their aim, and I've stated that today and various. So let's get in it, as Bridgeman says, mollocate. If it's 1-0 mollification, I'll take that as well. But I'm going for 3-0 Stardog.
Listen, there's one guy I meant to see. Sorry, pal. Sorry.
I was going to say 3-1. I think Stardog. I think they'll score. I really do. That big striker they've got up front looked pretty dangerous against Pearl Drinkers the other night. Templeton's back in the team. I think they've got a wee bit of physicality, as Jimmy says, but a wee bit of trickery as well. I just think they might need to score first before we start. I hope not, but that's just the way it's been. But a wee good lift to that result the other night. The team showed great character the other night. To lift ourselves, fellas. Going to go behind, getting the equaliser and getting the winner and going in a strong second half. So I'm hoping they pick up for the second half and they continue, as Jimmy says here, in a 90-minute game. 3-1.
Yeah.
Is the game? I was just going to ask 2 questions. Is the game on Premier Sports today?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that will mean that they'll just move all the BT people into Premier Sports.
Aye.
So we're going to be stuck with Sutton and Mutton and all the rest of the loonies.
Aye. The man
God
for the
almighty.
BBC who's no longer got a job, allegedly.
Oh, is he with them? Is he going to get a job?
Aye,
with
well,
them,
he was with BT the other night for the Fuddle Drinkers
right,
game.
with you.
Oh. But they've when you go Bridge.
No, please carry on.
They're lining up today a 4-4-2. Hamilton. You know, the big boy Gogic is look no bad with the highlights I seen against the Puddle Drinkers, and the big guy Dykes is back again, isn't he? Number 19, big boy.
Yeah, see that boy? No, that's Livingston, isn't it? You're talking about Dykes.
No, I mean I never met Dykes. It was the big number 19 for them.
Oh, right, okay, right.
I can't remember his name.
I don't know him, but the boy, is it Gogic? Did you say his name was Gogic?
Gogic, he's
It's a big baldy guy.
big baldy fella. Aye.
See that guy there? I mean, I've been following him a wee bit on. I think he's a very good player with Hamilton, and he's. I know he's got. Haven't extended his contract, so Rangers could do well getting him at the close season coming up. He's not a bad player. He's not a bad player, and a big tough fella. Yeah. You know, for that wee bit steel. Don't get me wrong. I'm not raving about him or anything like that, but for nothing, you know, get him as a sort of go and take him on, and that's it. Although we could have possibly went and asked him to sign a pre-contract, but I would say I wouldn't have any problem going and getting him because he looks not a bad player to me. A lot of the guys might turn and say he's no Rangers class. He probably isn't, truth be told, but I'd give him a chance anyway.
Aye.
As long as we're not paying any money for him, Jimmy. As long as we're not paying any money.
Well, that's another thing, isn't it? We don't know. I think there will be money involved.
Well, his contract's up in June.
Aye.
Or whatever it is, the end of May. So.
Aye.
Anyway, guys, we've reached that time of the show. Can I just thank everybody that's phoned in, everybody on the panel, Bridgeman, Fox in the technical department, and all Oxshire that's out there putting in a shift today. That's why I can't be away, so shout out to Oxshire, working hard. It's out to you, Bridge, and we'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle. Hopefully with a good result and through to the next round.
What can I say, pal? Apologies for being a wee bit late because I got confused with the times. But what can I say? We're going to be playing this team today, and for me, a 1-0 mollification will do. But please, Rangers, give it all you've got and absolutely tank them, please. Now, to other Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, every single one of us, massive game for us today. Sit back and enjoy. Rangers, over to you. Keep it going for the Rangers, boys. Keep it going.
I sailed the wild Atlantic, across the broad Pacific shore. I sailed around the stormy capes, and I've heard the 40s roar. I've climbed the Indian Ocean, and I've sailed the China Sea. But there's a sea back home in Scotland, more than all the rest of me. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rocks. It's the cleanest sight that I have ever seen. It's the blue, blue, blue sea of my rocks. And it's not gonna really get there clean. No more I'll sail the seven seas, no more I'll ever roam. No more